Hi, welcome to Yoga Megan. Today we're going to be focusing on the low back and the hips. So grab your mat, grab your body, grab a cushion, and let's see end of that. All right, let's start seated on our cushion. That's just to keep our knees lower than our hip points to support the low back. So sitting up nice and tall, find your sit bones kind of rooting down. Let each vertebrae of the spine float above the hips, all the way up to the head. Let the head float right over the hips. And just lift that crown slightly up towards the ceiling. Tuck the chin slightly. Collarbones are wide, breastbone is lifted. Belly muscles are engaged to pull towards the spine. And we're just going to take a few breaths here. So inhaling from the belly, expanding out on the inhale, and then contracting on the exhale. Inhaling, expanding. Exhale, contracting. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. In. And out. Start with 3 ohms. Sound is low in tone and pitch, starts from the root, travels up, O, then to the mouth and out. Part is longer than the O part. That's for peaceful purposes, body and mind. Deep breath in. Let's start with a gentle neck roll, reverse the back. Just do a couple of these at your own pace. And then head back towards center and shoulder rolls back. And forward. And then over to your left or right. And switch. So if you're mirroring me, this is your left. Open the armpit towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulders back instead of letting them creep up. Open them up. One more time each side. Opening the armpit and drawing the shoulders towards each other. And back up. Taking your cushion, if you have one, or a pillow underneath you. And we're going to circle the hips around. This should feel good actually on the low back a little bit. And the hips. Warming up the hips and the low back. And then let's just do a little seated cat-cow. So hands on the knees, inhale, elbows come towards the body and back. Inhale, lift the breastbone up. Collarbones wide. Exhale, belly to the spine. Come to the floor behind you with your belly button, or at least that's where it's reaching, chin to the chest. Space between each vertebrae on the exhale. Inhale and lengthen up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the back. One more inhale, lift. And exhale, round. So let's come on to our backs. And we're going to do the leg lift series. Now, if you have major low back issues, there's a couple of options here. You can bend the knee when we raise the leg, keep the knee bent, especially when we come with both legs, you can bend the legs. Instead of a straight leg, bend them. The other option is, if you want, you can just keep your hands underneath you and take the leg up and down. So that when we come, you can lift here, if that's better. So when we do the second version of this series. So laying on your back, feet parallel, we're going to take the left leg up. Inhale, grab the back of the leg. Exhale the leg towards you. And then elongating through the heel of the foot. Inhale and exhale down. Right leg up, grab the back of the leg. Exhale it towards you. Elongate through the foot. Inhale and exhale down. Both legs together. Again, bending the knees if you need to. Exhale, inhale, and exhale down. 2 more rounds like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, inhale and exhale down. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as it comes in. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale towards you. Inhale and exhale down. 1 more round. Left leg up. Exhale. Inhale and exhale down. Right leg up. Exhale. Inhale and exhale down. Both legs. Exhale. Inhale and exhale down. Now, next version. If you have any upper back, shoulder, or neck issues, just repeat what we just did. If you don't, inhale, and then to exhale the leg, the chest towards the knee. So the breastbone towards the knee. Apple or orange between the chin and the chest. Relax the shoulders down. So try not to do this, but keep it open. Inhale and exhale down. Other side. Exhale, inhale, and exhale down. Both legs together. Exhale, inhale, and exhale down. 2 more rounds. Exhale, inhale, and exhale down. Exhale, inhale, and exhale down. Both legs. Exhale, inhale, and exhale down. 1 more round. Exhale, inhale, and exhale down. Exhale up. Inhale and exhale down, and together. Inhale and exhale down. The last one, we only do 1 round. Again, if you have shoulder and neck issues, just keep your head on the ground. Left knee into chest, chest into knee. 3 breaths into the mid-low back. And then release the head, release the leg, and switch. Right knee, chest to the knee, 3 breaths. Release the head, release the leg, both knees into the chest. Chest to the knees, 3 breaths. Relax the shoulders. Release the head down. Feet on the floor, let's just take the head, roll it left and right. Just release any tension that may have crept up. Take the right leg up to the sky. You're going to cross it over so that the ankle is just past the leg and just behind the knee. Grab the back of the left leg. Use your right elbow to resist the right leg as you pull the left leg towards you. Keep both feet flexed to protect your knees. Take some breaths here. Extend the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee back down. Extend the leg up and down, up and down, and one more, up and down. Slide the right leg across so that your knees are crossed, like if you were in a chair, your legs would be completely crossed. Knees are right next to each other. You can grab the bottom knee or just the top knee, wherever you can, and draw the knees in towards the belly. You should feel this in the outer right hip. Take a few breaths here. And then let's come into a happy baby pose. So grab either the outsides of the feet or behind the knees on the legs, and just draw the knees to the floor, outside the body. So not inside, but to the outside of the body, knees towards the floor, soles of the feet are parallel to the ceiling. So this is parallel to the ceiling. Keep drawing the knees down, and then elongate the tailbone towards the mat. Breathe. Take the right foot now and put it onto the floor. You're gonna actually, I'm gonna switch so you can see better. So take the left foot down to the floor, and then take the right knee to the floor. Keep that sole of the foot parallel to the ceiling. So your left hip is gonna come off the ground a little bit once the knee is down, outside the body. Then draw that left hip back, if you can, towards the floor. It may not go all the way, it may not even go, but if that effort of moving towards taking that left hip back down is what we're looking for, that's where the stretch is gonna live. So the effort is more important than actually hitting the goal of getting that hip down, right? Keep breathing. And then come back to happy baby, both legs up. And switch. Now take the right foot down. And then take that left knee to the floor. And then draw that right hip back as much as you can. Keep that left foot parallel to the ceiling. And then come on back and take that left leg and cross it over. Ankle just past the leg, just behind the knee. Draw the legs up, grab the back of the right leg. Use your left elbow to resist the left leg as you pull the right leg towards you. Inhaling the right leg up, and then exhaling it back down to a 90-degree angle. Inhale up and down. 3, do 2 more. Down. 4, down, and 5. Sliding that top knee over to cross the legs and grabbing the bottom knee, and then pulling both knees in towards the belly. Unravel the legs, elongate them down nice and easy. Bend your knees if you need to. And release. Let's roll over onto our bellies. Nice and easy. So starting in Sphinx pose, elbows right underneath the shoulders, toenails down, walk the toenails about an inch away from you, and then taking hands into the floor, pull your chest forward, pull your breastbone forward a little bit. Shoulders squeeze back towards each other. Breathe. And come on down. So we're going to do Shalabhasana, half and full. So that's locust pose. So there's a little underneath your hip bone, before the belly of your thigh begins, there's a little divot. Make your hand into a fist and put it into that little spot there, between the hip bone and where the thigh starts to, the belly of the thigh starts to raise. There's like a little pocket. Chin to the floor. We're going to inhale, and on the inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up, hold it up there, hold the breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Exhale. So inhale as you lift, and then hold the breath for 10, and exhale as you lower. Ready? Inhale, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and lower. Now both legs together. Ready? Inhale, lift. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale as you lower. One more round each side. Right leg up. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, lower. Left leg, inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Both legs together. Inhale, lift and hold for 10. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, lower. Heels in, toes out, arms crossed. Relax the head on the arms. Breathe. This is crocodile pose. This is wonderful for the neck. Aligning the hips and releasing the back. And then switch the arms. So locust pose, and we did right before crocodile, is one of the best back strengtheners you can do. So now my hair is falling. Let's move on to, let's press back to a child's pose just for a few moments. Let's do an active child's pose. So fingertips into the floor, pressing the tailbone down. And let the head and neck release. But really try and get the bottom to the heels. Let the shoulders squeeze towards each other down the back. And then let's come into downward dog. So tucking the toes and pressing the hips up and back. Hips are wide. Armpits are reaching towards each other as the crown of the head is reaching to the floor, and then the tailbone is going long. Step both feet into the center of the mat. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Take your right leg up to the sky, reach it long, and then draw the knee in, knee outside the body, and then on a slight angle for pigeon. So if your hip is super open, the shin will end up being closer to parallel to the top of the mat. But for most of us, we're going to be on the side of an angle, right? So as you're coming into this, feel the center of your left knee on the floor. Look back and make sure your leg is straight. If you have a problem keeping the heels straight, you can just tuck the toes. You can see them doing tuck the toes here. Scoot forward a bit. Or foot straight on the ground. Scoop the belly up. Draw the right hip back. Chest is forward. And then walk out. Keep that length in the hip. Keep drawing the right hip back. And then the left hip is elongating. This part is elongating forward. Let's just take a few breaths here. You can go all the way to the ground if you like. If you do this, don't dump down. Keep the tummy into the spine and drawing that left hip back, or right hip back and the left hip towards the floor. And let's push back up nice and easy. And take that left leg, let's cross it around on the opposite side of your right knee, if you can do that. So this is what it looks like if you can do this. If you can't, just sit regular cross-legged Indian style, whatever's easy pose. Take your right arm, so you'd be doing the opposite of what I'm doing right now. Cross over to the outside if you can. If not, just grab on here. So if you can go all the way, do, but then lift up. Other hand behind your back, inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Inhale, lift up energetically, exhale, start with the belly, the low belly to twist. One more, lift, and twist. Slowly unravel. Take that left leg back, come back to downward dog. And then take that right leg up and kick your left butt cheek with the right leg, or at least attempt to. Knee to the ceiling, little kicks to the butt. Circle the ankle if you want, circle the knee if you want, and then take the leg straight back down. Left leg up, press back, draw the knee in outside of the body on the angle, and then send that right leg back so that the center of the knee is there and the foot is straight back. Make sure, check it for yourself. Scoop the belly up and in. Draw that left hip back. This hip is drawing back, down, as the right front hip is elongating towards the floor. Keep the belly pulled in towards the spine and release if you'd like. And then press back up. Roll over onto that left hip a little and then left butt cheek. Draw that right leg around and cross it over. Inhale, lift the left arm up and cross it to the outside of the knee if you can, or just hold the knee. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. One more, lift and twist. We'll unravel. Take the right leg back. Come back to downward dog. Left leg up and kick. That right butt cheek, knee to the ceiling. Kick, 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 kick. And then take that foot back to downward dog. Knees as wide as the mat. You can take your pillow back here if you like. Knees as wide as the mat. And bottom coming onto the heels. We're going to relax here. So if you want to support your head with a pillow or a block, you can do that. But just release. This is going to be a nice passive pose. So let all of this area release and go. So breathe into the low back and hips. And slowly start to come on up. If you're using the pillow, you can grab it and come take a seat on it. If you weren't using the pillow, grab it so you can take a seat on it. Sitting up nice and tall. Finish with one Om and Om Shanti. Deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thanks for practicing with me. Namaste.